All right, so if you are someone who is working hard, you're behind the scenes, perhaps you're working on a business, perhaps you're working on YouTube, perhaps you're just working on yourself so that one day the ladies could see you, right? You're just working on yourself. And if you're that person who's working on yourself, understand that you have to determine your value. Nobody else should determine it for you. You should determine your value. The same way, if nobody's seeing you, right? Let's say you're on YouTube and nobody's watching, but you determine your value and you still are a confident man. You portray yourself as someone who has charisma, who is confident, someone who exudes confidence. Why? Because you determine your worth. See, what most people will do is, let's say they start a YouTube channel or a business, and then nobody really fucks with them. No one really gives them the attention that they think they deserve. Suddenly, their charisma and their confidence will drop down here. Why? Because they are placing the validation in the hands of another person. However, once you have that validation in your hands and only you determine what it is, you determine your worth based on the work that you put in, then guess what? It doesn't matter. You will stick to it as long as you can. You will stick to it forever. Because if there is a gold mine, right? There's a gold mine somewhere out there, but nobody has found it yet. Nobody has even heard about it. Nobody even knows it's there. Maybe people walk past it all the time, but they don't even know it's there. And they're looking at the gold mine over here, but they're not even realizing the gold mine that's over here. Does that gold mine lose the value just because the people haven't seen it yet and the people are focused over here? No, the gold mine is still valuable because it's still gold. It doesn't matter if people put attention on it. Okay, so if you're someone and you're on YouTube, that's why I've seen people give advice on YouTube specifically about how, I think it was Gary Vee. He said, don't worry about how many people watch your channel. And I am the perfect example for that because I don't care how many people watch my channel. I come on here every day, I provide value, and regardless of how many people watch me, watch or don't watch, I control my confidence. I control my value and who I believe I am to myself. And then as a byproduct, I get on camera and people can sense the confidence, but it's not because of the validation that others give me. It's because of the validation that I give myself because I know the type of man that I am. So if you're working on yourself and you feel like you're not going out, you're not clubbing, you're not partying, so maybe your confidence with women goes a little bit down because, well, no woman is really talking to you at this moment. Keep working on yourself, brother. Focus on yourself. Remember, you are valuable, determining your value is determined on what it is that you place your value at, right? Because if you're someone who doesn't consider yourself a valuable person because you maybe aren't working towards it, then that's what your value is going to be. However, you can put someone who's in the same exact position as you, and that person determines that their value is higher because of the confidence that they have. They're going to portray themselves. They're going to act as if they are that person. So it all depends on what it is that you decide you want to do with the validation. Do you want to give it to the hands of others? Because, like I said with the example for YouTube, if you place the validation in the hands of others, then maybe you'll get 10,000 views one video, right? And you might be doing that for a week. And then suddenly you're starting to get 10 views a video. Now is your confidence going to go down? Are you going to stop putting in the work? Or are you going to understand that you're the gold mine and people just haven't found it yet? People haven't found the gold mine just yet. Understand that some of the biggest people, especially on YouTube, some of the biggest people, the biggest actors, the most famous celebrities and everything, at one point, they were a nobody. But now they're this big person, right? Now they're this big spectacle just because people have their eyes on them. But that doesn't mean that that's a different person. It's the same person before to then. before to after. So, especially when you are on the come up and you're working towards something, if you deal with women that aren't interested in you because they don't see the value in you, then guess what? When you're up, don't fuck with those women. If you want to smash, hit, and that's it. But don't get serious with a woman like that because she didn't see your value. Because you're still the same person, right? You are still the same person, but they just didn't see the value in you. Oftentimes, people won't see the value in you until others see the value in you. And once others start seeing the value in you, that's when everyone hops on the team. That's when everyone hops on the bandwagon. So you really cannot depend on others for validation. You must depend on yourself. You must determine who it is that you are and who you believe to be. Because at the end of the day, your self worth really depends on you. The idea of self-worth is all made in your head. It's developing a mind that's unbreakable. A fine tune. You're fine tuning your mind to be unbreakable. Meaning no matter what happens in your life, no matter who validates you and who doesn't validates you, I can't talk. It doesn't matter because you have a mind that is fine tuned to yourself. You say, I'm the one who determines my value. All right. Like the video, comment down below, and subscribe. Peace out.